Well, thanks for calling. I guess we'll talk a little bit about the Copa America now. All right, let's get started. Let's see. Let's talk about Group A. Group A's got Chile, Mexico, Ecuador, and Bolivia. If you had to pick, who do you see coming out of that one?
Mexico's probably going to win this group because as good as Chile is, and they put on a great show the last two World Cups, and they're always very good in South America, which I think is probably the best brand of soccer you're going to get in the world. It's just really hard for me to see Mexico not be able to play up to their level in this kind of tournament.
Mexico's not going to have their best player, though. I think a lot of people thinking Chicharito and Javier Hernandez. You think that'll take a pretty big factor, or what?
Well, they have a lot of depth, which I think some of the other teams in this group don't have. It might hurt them in the long run, but I think for this group right now, I think they'll be all right.
And what about Chile? They have one of, if not the best goaltenders in the world right now, in Claudio Bravo, and they do have, I guess you say, kind of home field advantage. Do you think they have any chance of winning this group?
Do they have a chance to win the whole thing? Yes, I think they do. But I just think Mexico's a bad matchup for them because playing a 0-0 game, now you're playing in the Mexico's. Okay, Mexico basically carried themselves in the World Cup by playing these grinded out, low-scoring games. You're not going to see, obviously between Mexico and Chile, that game's not going to be like how the United States and the Netherlands were, or how like the way Germany and some of the other teams played. They both played very different, very defensive. And obviously both teams have a great goaltender. So it's going to be, I think both teams have a chance to win it, definitely.
Yeah, I don't see Ecuador or Bolivia having a chance, but let's take a look at Group B. We got Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Jamaica. Is there any chance at all that Argentina doesn't win this group?
Well, Uruguay's tough, but I don't think Luis Suarez is eligible enough. I don't think.
No, because of the biting incident at the World Cup, he's not going to play.
I mean, I thought that would be very over. But in that case, I'm probably just going to say Argentina's got a nice little easy path, unless Paraguay plays above what they're capable of. I just don't see anybody really measuring up for Argentina, especially if Messi and Aguero and Di Maria all play at the level they're capable of. Those guys are just too good.
It's pretty unfortunate for Uruguay because they did win it last time. They're not looked upon as a world power, but they've won the Copa America the most of all time. But not gonna have the Suarez this time, so it's gonna be really, really tough.
Yeah, I mean, defensively they're not terrible, but they don't have and you know what, we saw this in the 2010 World Cup because I'm always been a big Diego Forlan fan, and seeing Diego and Luis Suarez carry that team, carry that nation as far as soccer in the last 10-15 years is pretty incredible. So, without Suarez or even Forlan, it's going to be tough. I know Forlan's way back to Fermion's done, but I mean, not to have like a superstar type player is going to hurt them because Argentina's got more star power than probably they know what to do with.
Everybody wants to focus on Lionel Messi, and rightfully so, but is there someone else on this Argentina squad that we're overlooking?
Well, Aguero and Di Maria never get enough love. That's just the way it works sometimes, especially when you have wingers. I remember watching Di Maria play for Benfica 10 years ago, and I was a big fan of him then, and I'm a big fan of him now. Even though he had a rough year at Man U, when he was able to do a Real Madrid, he made Ronaldo a better player. And Ronaldo made him a better player, and it was a perfect compliment. And to have a striker like Messi, and even they have a lot of strikers. They have a lot of depth, front Argentina does. So, and that's what makes it easier for guys like Aguero, like Marco Rojo, who he plays in the defensive back, and also he's very good at crossing into the middle. So having those guys on the outside for those guys in the middle really helps.
This is Bryan Luis joining us now. Let's go to Group C. This is, statistically speaking, we got two top five teams in this group. We got Colombia, number 4, Brazil's number 5, and then we got Peru and Venezuela. It's number 61 and 72. So I gotta ask you, who do you see winning this one between Brazil and Colombia?
I love Colombia. I love the way they play. And James Rodriguez, another Portuguese league guy, so I've seen him play for years.
You mean James Rodriguez, correct?
James Rodriguez, I've heard it both ways. He's a sensational player. A lot of people in Portugal compare him to a young Ronaldo. So that just tells you the kind of praise that he got when he played in the north border of the country there for a while. And obviously, Colombia, Falcao as well, another former Portuguese league guy. Colombia's always had a very good history with Portugal as far as getting players there. And if Falcao just can play like he did with Monaco the last couple of years, then Colombia could easily beat Brazil, because I don't think this Brazil team knows how to play together as well as everyone is saying they can. They're top 5 in the world because of the talent they have, the raw talent, and of course, the goalkeeping of Julio Cesar is, he's not like what he used to be, but he's still a very good goaltender. And that's what people don't understand really about Cesar, is that he has had stretches. He's kind of like the Curtis Joseph of goaltenders, I always say. Because Curtis Joseph had stretches where he really looked like he didn't belong on the NHL level and didn't play at an elite level. And then he would just come back one year, he would be like, oh, well, I guess he can still play.
So it seems a little bit inconsistent, you're saying?
Yeah, he's very inconsistent. He's very aggressive, very over-aggressive. That's kind of what's always been, there's a lot of Portuguese goaltenders, including Patricio, who plays for Portugal right now. Very over-aggressive, sometimes too over-aggressive, and I think that's what gives him in a lot of times.
It was such an unbelievable World Cup last year for James Rodriguez. I believe he was the leading scorer. He got the Golden Boot, and he played unbelievable for Colombia. But I gotta be honest, I'm pretty surprised they're actually ranked ahead of Brazil, number 4, number 5. I really thought Brazil would be higher. Do you agree with that ranking?
With the way the World Cup turned out, I'm going to Colombia is ranked ahead of Brazil, and I'm also a little surprised Belgium's number 2. I'm very high on Belgium. But I think Colombia's better than Belgium. I'll go as far as to say that. I mean, if you were to put some of the European teams in here, like those power European teams, I think it'd be a much different tournament. With South America, they play a certain way. You know this well, anybody. South America and Europe, they're not to be compared to. And a lot of these South American players struggle in Europe for that reason alone. And of course, now when you have that kind of power in Falcao and Rodriguez, if they're both healthy, playing at the top of their game, Colombia is definitely better than Brazil.
And out of all these teams now, is there a dark horse out of the 12 teams that are going to be in it? Somebody really surprises, put some upsets out there?
Well, Uruguay is always a team to watch, but I feel like it's uncool to call them a dark horse anymore.
Yes.
My team to watch would be Chile. They're a team, they're obviously the host country. They're a team that's always kind of in contention with the world powers. It's not like they have a problem they don't have a problem competing against the Brazils, the Argentinas, the Uruguays, the Colombias, the Mexico. They don't have a problem competing with them. It just seems like, it's kind of like how Portugal was for a while, Damon, where it seems like they just run into Spain or they run into Germany at the wrong time. And it's unfortunate. And I think that's what kind of Chile is. It's kind of the Portugal of South America. Very talented team. If they very well could win that group if Mexico doesn't play what they're capable of. Because we know Mexico's probably the most talented team in Group A, and that goes without saying. But Chile, they all play together so well. And that's what kind of did them very well in the World Cup last year.
Then, and I'll get you out of here on this. If you had to pick one team to win it all, who are you going with?
With a healthy Falcao, I think Colombia can win. If he can play like the way he did with Monaco before the ACL injury, I think it's Colombia's to lose.
That's not a bad prediction at all, and I'm thinking with Argentina. You got Colombia, and thanks, Bryan.
Thank you very much, man.